afternoon. I'm here to see Assistant Director Harold Cooper.
Hi, young man.
I do not.
What's this crime show you keep watching all the time?
This guy, Raymond Reddington, he reminds me of you.
Okay. But I think you should really also consider, with your good looks, you should probably read some poetry, literature, tell stories.
No, one storyteller in the family is more than enough. And you know I can't compete with you. I mean, you're the OG. So,
What's OG?
come on, think hard. OG.
I did solve many puzzles in my 35 years as a TAS officer with the Tatas.
Wait. What's TAS?
See, got you.
So, okay, let's make a deal. I'll tell you what's OG, and then you tell me what's TAS.
Okay, deal.
So, OG is original gangster.
All right, okay. So TAS is the Tata Administrative Service, which was set up by Mr. J.R.D. Tata in the 1950s, modeled on the IAS. And they recruited 3 to 4 smart youngsters who were presumed to be the future leaders, the CEOs of the Tata Group. I joined the Tata Administrative Service in 1980, so now 41 years ago.
1980? Wow. See, this is why I call you OG. I mean, it's been so long. Anyways, uncle, मैं बहुत late हो रहा हूँ college के लिए मुझे आज का किस्सा सुनना है. Can you please tell me a story about your days at Tata?
Let me share with you what I consider the greatest TAS assignment of all time.
I'm interested. Let's go.
When people joined the TAS, they would go to 6 companies in the first 1 year for 2 months each. And only after the first year would they join a particular company for their long-term job. And so I, for instance, went to Devas for Tata Exports to check if we could set up a carpets factory there. Then the Taj Group sent me to Saurashtra to check if we could set up hotels in Bhavnagar, Jamnagar, Rajkot. And perhaps I should tell you the story of the great TAS assignment done by Dhruv Day. And he was a very creative person, he was a good dancer. In fact, I knew him quite well because when I went to Jamshedpur for my assignments, he had invited me home. And a little embarrassment was that I called his wife Auntie, which of course was the way you addressed people in those days. So, somewhere in the 1960s, Mr. Dhruv Day went to Tata Oil Mills called Tomco in Kerala. And on the first day of the 2-month assignment, he met the general manager of the factory and introduced himself. And then he requested immediately time on the final day of the assignment to present what he had learned during the assignment. So they immediately gave him time, and the senior management penciled 4 p.m. on the last day as the final presentation. And Mr. Dhruv Day was given housing on the factory premises. But after that first day, Mr. Dhruv Day quite vanished. Vanished in the sense he never came to office for the next 2 months. But he was very much there in his home, and people could hear bumps and thumps at night. They could see some strange people coming and going. And but he never came to office. But on the final day, the general manager and his team were sitting around the conference table awaiting, and the door was opened, and there was no sign of this diminutive TAS officer. Instead, an entire troupe of Kathakali dancers stepped in, and one little guy heading
Wait. Let me guess. It's Mr. Dhruv Day.
Absolutely. And he bowed and he said he was there to present a Kathakali recital to the gathered managers. And sure enough, at the end, the general manager and the other seniors said that he had really utilized his time very effectively, and that this was the best TAS assignment that he could have done. So I think this is a story that tells us a lot. I think it's a great TAS assignment because also it tells you the way Tatas looked at the young people who could become their leaders in the future. They were not just looking at a stereotype of an MBA. They were looking at interesting people who had a range of interests and who had emotional qualities. So I did double check this with Dhruv Day, twice in fact. And he confirmed that this was the assignment that he had done.
Wow. I mean, this man, Mr. Dhruv Day, this shows that, it is not our differences that divide us. In fact, it is our inability to celebrate and accept these differences.
Arey, wisdom?
ये मेरा नहीं है, मैंने बस अभी Google से देख के. Oh God, I'm late for college. Uncle, this was fun, and I look forward to the next Qisse.
Okay.
See you.
See you. Bye. We'll be back next week with the next episode. Please like and comment below. And if you like a lot, do share.
Also, subscribe to our channel Qisse so that you don't miss out on any Qissa by the OG.
YOE.
What's YOE?
Years of experience.